Hello students, welcome to Standard 8th English Grammar class. Students, we all know that in the English alphabet we have 26 letters starting from A till Z, and the combination of these letters are used to make n numbers of words in English language. Now it is not possible for us to know the meaning of each and every word. So when we want to know the meaning of unknown words, what do? We look up to the dictionary, as the dictionary has the collection of all the words with their meanings. A dictionary is an alphabetical listing of words and their meanings. Dictionaries help users look up definition to get a better understanding of the word and an overall better understanding of a language or a field. Now, a dictionary has more than 1000 words. So, how do you find out the particular word in the dictionary? So, there is a pattern. So, in a dictionary, all the words are arranged in alphabetical orders. So, if you want to find out a word in a dictionary, you need to search in the correct alphabetical order. Now, what do you mean by alphabetical order? So, the word whose first letter appears earlier in the alphabet comes first in alphabetical order. If the first letters are the same, then the second letters are compared, and so on until the order is decided. So, alphabetical order is an indexing method in which names, terms or words are arranged in the same sequence as the letters of the alphabet A to Z. So, when the words are arranged in the order or a sequence of the letters as in the alphabetical sequence A to Z, then the words are said to be in the alphabetical order. So, let us take an example. Arrange the words in the alphabetical order. Now, look at these set of examples. Two set of examples are there. First example, we have 4 words. So, in that first word is apple, second is balloon, third is cake and fourth one is doll. So, first we have apple, right? So, apple begins with A and balloon begins with B and cake begins with C and dolls begins with D. So, just as in the alphabets, we have A, B, C, D. Similarly, here the words follow the same order, right? Now, let us look second example. Now, here we have the first word flower, second giraffe, third one is nest and fourth one is toy. So, here the first alphabets are F, G and T. Now, if you remember alphabetical order, F comes before G, right? And N comes after G and T comes after N. So, in this example, as we here we have flower, giraffe, nest and toy. They follow the alphabetical order, right? They also follow the alphabetical order. Now, from these examples, you must have noticed that in the first case or in the first example, we had first letters of the words A, B, C, D. All the letters were in consecutive order, right? They were in consecutive order. But in the second example, G comes after F, but N doesn't exactly after G, right? So, it is not. Now, what do you mean by consecutive order? Means it is following each other continuously. Okay. So, here they are not this F, G, N and T, they are not in a consecutive order like A, B, C, D as we have had in the first example. So it is not always necessary that the starting letters of the words in alphabetical series has to be consecutive. Okay, and it is not necessary that the number of letters in the words is not that important while we are arranging the words in the alphabetical order. Okay, the word may have 3 letters or the 4 letters, 5 letters, but we have to consider the first letter when we are arranging in the alphabetical order. Okay, and if the first letters are same, then we have to follow the second letter. Okay, so what is important? What letter a word begins with, that is important. Now let us see the next example. Arrange the words in the alphabetical order. Now here again 4 words are given. First one is hen, second one is cat, third one is fruit and fourth one is ship. Now we again have to arrange them in an alphabetical order. So for this now we have to follow one rule, right? So rule number 1 is what? If the words begin with different letters, then arrange the words such that the first letters of the word are in the order of the alphabet. Okay. So what are the first letters in this example? So here we have first letters H, C, F, S. Now among these 4 letters, which of them comes in alphabetical order or a series of A, B, C, D? So C comes first, right? C comes first. Second letter we have F, then comes H and the last one is S according to alphabetical series A to Z we are considering now. So when we have or when we are arranging these words in an alphabetical order, what will be our first word for this example? So it can be cat. After that we will have fruit and then we will have hen and last one will be ship. So here we have arranged these words in an alphabetical order. Okay. Now let us see another example so that you will understand. Now let us see this example. Here again we have to arrange the words in an alphabetical order. So the words are cake, chocolate, milk, butter and tea. Here the 5 words are given. Okay. Now here the first beginning letter are C, C, M, B and T. Now from this we can easily find out that butter is going to come at the beginning, right? But after that we have C letter, which is a problem for us. Why it is a problem for us? As C is the beginner letter of 2 words. So how do we arrange these 2 words? Now for this we have rule number 2, right? So words, rule number 2 is what? Words beginning with the same letter should be arranged such that their second letter in order of the alphabet. So first beginning with the same letter should be arranged such that their second letter are in order of the alphabet. If the second letter are also same, then arrange according to the third letter and so on. Okay. So our first task would be, we will arrange them according to the first letter. If the first letters are same, we move on to the second letter, and if they are also same, then we must move on to the third letter and so on. So after butter we have cake and chocolate. So among cake and chocolate, as the first letter C is common, let us move on to the second letter, that is D. sorry, that is A from cake and H from chocolate. So obviously A comes before H. So in the order, cake will come at the second position, chocolate will be on the third position, and fourth will be milk, as M comes before T, and last word in the order will be T. Okay. Now let's see one more example. Now here again the four words are given: dress, dog, decorate and daffodils. Now here we can see that all these four words begins with D, right? So of course we must go with the second letter. Okay, as in all the words first letter is same, that is D. So what are our second letter? R, O, E, A. So the first one will be A, then E, then O, and the last will be R. Okay, so the order of the words will be daffodil, decorate, dog and dress. Okay, so students, now let's move to the next topic of our grammar. I hope you all understood this alphabetical order. So now let's move to the other topic, that is affixes. So affix means to attach, bind or stick or fasten something to something else. Okay, this is a general definition, but a grammatical definition of affix is what? An affix is a letter or a series of the letters added to a root word that can change its meaning. So affixes can take the form of prefix at the beginning of the root word or as a suffix at the end of a root word. So here we have some common prefixes: un, un, dis, dis, in, and mis, miss. Okay, these are some common prefixes. Okay, etc. more are there, then which we are going to put before the root word. Okay, now common suffixes, that is suffixes are the words which are put after the root word, okay, or at the end of the root word. Then they include able, able, ly, lie, and this less, etc. So these are the common prefixes and suffixes. More we have. Okay, now let's see first root word means what. So root word stands on its own as a word. The word itself is a complete word, it has its own meaning, that is the main root word. Okay, so you can make new words from it by adding beginnings. Okay, by adding you can make new words. Okay, that is in the beginning you can add the prefix and make a new word, and at the end also you can add a suffix and you can make a new word. Now for example, here we can see comfort, it is a root word. Okay, so comfort itself is, it has a meaning. Okay, it is stand its own. So by adding the prefix dis to comfort, the word becomes discomfort. Okay, and the meaning of the root word here get changed after adding prefix. Okay, and if we add suffix, that is able, you can make new word, that is comfortable. Okay, if you add suffix able, the root word will have another meaning, or we can get a new word, that is a comfortable. Okay, so and if we combine both prefix and suffix to the root word, the comfort will become discomfort and comfortable. Now let's move to the next example. Now let's see one more example. Now the root word is accept. Okay, and when we add prefix un to the root word, the new word will be unaccept. And when we add suffix able to the root word, the new word will be acceptable. And when we add both prefix and suffix together to the root word, we can get another new word, okay, that is unacceptable. Okay, so by adding prefix and suffix to the root word, we get a 3 new words. Okay, first one was what? Unaccept. Second, when we add suffix, it becomes acceptable. And when we add both un and able to accept, it will become unacceptable. Okay, now let's have a look on more prefixes. So first one, or the first one prefix is anti, anti. When we add anti to a root word, okay, to that is a social, first one is, it will become antisocial, right? And by adding this to the root word anti to gravity, it will become anti-gravity, etc. Okay, so when we use dis, to the root word, like, it becomes dislike, dishonest, okay, distance, distant, etc. So here we have more prefixes like in, extra, for, miss, none, sub, trans, unipost, inter, etc. So we can use these prefixes as per our requirements. Okay, we can make n numbers by using these prefixes and all. Now let's move to the suffixes. Let's have more example of suffix. So now let's see some suffixes. So here first suffix is age. Age. So by adding this to the word drain, it became drainage. Orphan became orphanage, and so on. So next is al. When adding to the fiction root word, it become fictional. Region became regional. Music became musical, and so on. So here also we can have more suffixes like wise, meant, ness, ship, ate, full, ice, icle, less, ly, okay, words, etc. So children, we can use the suffixes as per our requirements. Okay, so we can use prefixes and suffixes as per its requirement, where which word is required. Okay, so according to that we can use suffixes and prefixes to the root word. So students, I hope you all understood the concept of affixes, alphabetical orders and alphabetical orders. Thank you.